Hey guys, what's up? Well, rip. I was looking for my glasses, but I can't find them, so I guess I'll do without them today. Here we go. Hey, done. Ooh, thank you, Ruthless, for the sub. What's up? Thank you so much. I'm subbing into a waiting room, shaking my head. But I'm sure I had my glasses yesterday. I worked using them and just can't find them, so I've been looking for like 10 minutes, so rip. Enjoy the weeb emotes too, by the way, because we have dirty weeb emotes here. Oh, I've been looking for so long that the controller turned off. Good shit. Here we go. Quit the game. I wouldn't necessarily need to quit the game, but the gadget is a meme, so... Oh god, no, I really need my glasses, holy shit. I didn't think it would be that bad. I mean, I can see chat, but... God fucking damn it. Damn it! Yeah, weeb emotes everywhere. Fucking weebs. Okay, you know what? Give me like 5 more minutes. Like I didn't stream without glasses in so long that I kind of forgot that I barely can read chat without them. I have like no fucking clue. Alright, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. I'll do without it. I'll do without it. Because it's annoying. Hey Kogumu, what's up? Okay, I need to stop. Let's just do runs. Yeah, it's mostly rafters. It's not like the Batwing Demons is fine. It's totally fine. It's really the rafters. Especially stuff like getting hit on the ladder while you climb up, for example. Hey Viper, what's up? Hey Dalekson, thank you for the look. It's so fast, yeah, and getting rid of just derp Black Knights. The Black Knight is such a fucking annoyance. Yeah, I switched to 60 FPS. Also, thank you for the look. Yeah, one moment where No Heal and Londo kind of lost its purpose is when, because of Meldraker. And so when I went back to No Wrong Warps, I just didn't do No Heal and Londo since like Force Quits, and so I didn't really want to bother. Like, I really didn't bother with any with No Wrong Warps, to be honest. I want to, but I didn't yet. Like, the Blighttown Plunge was a thing, and just nope. The No Heal and Londo, I noped. RTS Arnido, I noped. Nice. So just out of strats that I was not doing, that you could just do because you're not a peach, then there's like 30 seconds. Yeah, obviously it is. More like 50? No, out of strats that I'm not doing? No, I'm just talking about strats that I'm not doing, not the fact that my PB is improvable. Skipping the moss is not a strat. Skipping the moss is a suicide. It doesn't work. You can't skip the moss. Like, you literally can't. It's not a YOLO strat. It doesn't work. Oh, I thought... Then what? I'm saying that RTS Arnido, Blighttown Plunge, and No Heal and Londo is probably around 30 seconds altogether. That's what I meant. Oh, the moss in the beginning? Oh, this fucking meme strat. Shaking my head. That's the kind of meme I don't like going for. It's dumb. It's really fucking dumb. I don't like the idea of losing time for something that, you know, could work. Like, it's just... It's farming a second thing. It's kind of dumb. It's just that most of your run is going to be a time loss. I prefer, like, consistency over time saves like this. Not like the difference is... I don't think the difference is that big anyways. I mean, not... yeah. Like 10 seconds, I guess. I mean, it is pretty big, but... it's... yeah. You know, that's the kind of stupid strat to go for, and then you PB with that. And then you just constantly, every fucking run, you lose like 15 seconds on a quill lag on your next attempt. Just because you didn't get lucky. It's kind of a dumb thing that makes unbeatable splits. Hey, go. What's up? Not much on my side, just doing runs on the weekend, because I guess that's kind of what I like. Doing runs on the weekend, instead of like during the week. What the hell? That was... yeah, I started throwing the bomb too early. Also, today is a blurry stream, because I couldn't find my glasses, so I'm running without glasses. So, everything's blurry. I mean, you might as well. I guess it's worth it in a sense, but it would just frustrate me more than anything anyways. I mean, if it's 12 seconds... yeah. Yup, percent. Haha. I get it. There's percent at the end of the words. That's the joke. Yeah, I prefer going for the godly, unbeatable sense gain skip time and not losing those 3 seconds. And then lose a run to Iron Golem, but that's besides the point. Smiley fucking face. You know that until like 3 years ago, I just didn't wear glasses. And when I talked about it with a coworker, he told me that he never realized that he needed glasses until he started wearing them. And yeah, I see what he means now. Hey, Litra, thank you for the luck. Not even spooky. Take your time. Okay. Transition clipping doesn't work in the remaster. It's also why the fire stage load clip doesn't work. Things just load, so you can't clip through by quitting out. That's probably one of those accidental fixes. You know, they just changed a bit the behavior of the engine so it's smoother. And whoops. Now you have to fight Fire Sage. Well, I'm talking about the remaster, Rigo. Although I think, like, on my paste bin of like clips of Dark Souls giving up on loading, I think there is a clip on the remaster. I think I even added a clip from DS3. Like recently, if I remember correctly. Well, just go check. My paste bin is just kept internal, so and it's public, so you should be able to find the paste bin. I think it's Miko Gex. He got the game giving up on the remaster. In Parish, if I remember correctly. Oh, you saw that? Okay. Rip Miko Gex, by the way. Rip our Aussie streamer. Is there some like Australian Dark Souls runners left? Because Miko Gex and Sivadius are gone, so I guess that's none left. Feels bad, man. I'm sitting there still waiting for Haku to come back. My Force Quid boy. Oh, set booster too, right. The guy that just begged for an all bosses, no DLC leaderboard and just died without ever submitting a run. Oh, I'm not sure about... I was thinking about Dark Souls 1 actually. I have no idea. Like, there's so many DS3 runners that I don't know. Although Abyss is like running Bloodborne now, right? Yeah, he is what, running Bloodborne or being Australian? Or both? Running Bloodborne, okay. Yeah, I wasn't really aware of that, like of how the DS3 tournament went, for example. I didn't follow anything, so... But apparently it was kind of a disaster. I saw this was learning all bosses no DLC yesterday. I thought that was like one of the most boring categories, apparently, but I don't know. Hey Dinko. Yeah, for DS3. But I don't think he's doing the fastest route anyways, because fastest route would have spell swap, and that's cancer, and he doesn't want to do it apparently. I don't know. He's probably just doing that, you know, to switch things up. I don't think he's gonna do that very seriously. Oh, that was terrible menuing. Oh right, I need to ban this. Thank you for the reminder, Dingle. What am I doing? Okay. $10,000 IQ, holy shit. I did like a running attack cancel. I didn't mean to do an R1. I meant to do a running attack, but I unblocked, so it did a R1. But that worked out, so... Well, of course they are staying, because unfortunately I don't have the power to remove that emote entirely from Twitch, but... But in this channel, there's a few things I can do. Hey Dan, what's up? In 2 hits. What, for this game you mean, Dan? I think I still have a base bin with the timings if you want. That missed. Why did I look back? Okay. I don't know if I still have it actually. Sign in with Twitter. Rickard versus Griggs. So it ended up being that I ended up saying that it was pretty much the same thing, apparently. No, I use B. Like, because there's like a missing things, like I didn't time the difference in hits, because you get like 23 strength instead of 27, and so you need like more hits on a few early game mid game bosses. But Griggs need like extra level ups and shit. No, there's also like this part. Because also full control allows you to do Priscilla first, and that's like 10 seconds. And then you lose like 10 seconds for not having BDR. I timed this. Hi Lish. Did I greet you already, Lish? I don't know. Hey Lish. And then you just end up, like you spend a lot more time having to go through that berg. But then like talking to Rickert is faster. Wait, no, talking to Rickert is slower, sorry. Slower. Right? Wait, what? How am I timing this? Well, you don't have the stats to use the halberd on a golem. But yeah, pretty much it was about even. Oh, I guess it's not. I guess not. No, because there's the Crystal Cave full control, I guess. Well, that's theoretical, but now there's like the slope cutouts, I guess. Well, you can do the up warp without full control, but yeah, there's the up warp as well. I don't know why when I type Gwendolyn very fast during my notes, quite often just add a G at the end. I guess just because I'm used to finishing words with ing, and so just Gwendolyn if I don't pay attention. I have that like in a few notes and splits and stuff. But yeah, in the end, Dan, the too long didn't read. Like my question, the answer that I cared about was, is the difference big? And the answer is no, that's for sure. And this is the remaster. I am not farming the halberd a minute later after Lorne Berg to save like 15 seconds. That's the question that I was looking for, and that's the answer I got from timing everything. Now, is full control actually faster, or is it barely the same? By how much? I don't really care. But yeah, that's if you want to check, I guess you can just look here, but yeah. Hey, Supa, what's up? So too long didn't read. This is a remaster. Who gives a shit? Mouse, could you not? Nice two-handing. Nice brain fart. I toggled after the third bomb because I don't have a brain. I'm supposed to toggle after the 5th bomb. Damn yeah, boy, Dan. New controllers are always so sweet to do a few runs with. And then it becomes trash like every other ones. Except if you have an Xbox One controller, because the Xbox One controller is superior. Buy an Xbox One controller. I don't know if toggling after this door is... if I should do it. But... the goal? What goal? Wait, where are you making a fun for a new controller? I thought two-handing the heels removed the benefit of opening prompts a frame earlier on females. So I don't want to be two-handing. Yeah, but you can also toggle. I can just one hand and toggle. Well, I don't know. What I meant is I don't know if you can animation cancel this at all. I wasn't talking about toggling specifically. Wow, making funds on his stream, but actually buying things before the fund reaches 100%, shaking my head. Literally lying. To be fair, like I think only like Typo made an actual video comparing the effect of like toggling and stuff. But it's really abstract right now. Like I don't really feel the benefit personally when I do the things, but I mean it depends on what, like, because stuff that we've been doing forever, since like, you know, moving when you open a chest, like here, like how I'm moving forward while I grab the thing. But we've been doing that for forever, so. The bomb I block, I guess. But I don't really feel a difference. Why so quiet? Hey, am I quiet? Hey, Power One. Doing good. What about you? Thank you for the luck. Oh, that was just a prank. Just got pranked. I'm super fine. Oh, that was a 350, damn. Damn, son! I really should make... I think I should make... That should be really fucking quick to do. Like a tiny life split plugin to just... to get the vanilla in-game time at the bottom. Hey, Zero. This is always practice, because you should always practice. Exclamation mark practice. A world record is just practice for future world records attempt. Oh, practice for no-hit runs. Oh god. I'm following like Ridden on Twitter, and he just tweeted like a bunch of screenshots of a dude just shitting on speedruns. It was pretty good. Amazing. I have like no health. Okay, well you don't need health if Black Knight is dumb, I guess. Hey Mergy. No, this is unfortunately not the far better version, because the far better version is the one on Nintendo Switch. And this is on PC. Why does it roll sometimes? What do you mean? I use the shield sometimes. It can be comfortable in a few places. But ultimately, yeah, I don't really need the shield. But sometimes the Black Knight rushes me, and so I don't have time to equip the shield. So I use the target shield, or in Undead sometimes you use the target shield. Yeah, that's this game being absolutely amazing. So sometimes the game just ignores your roll. There's also, if you land on the slope, then you will consistently not get a roll. But sometimes you land on a seemingly flat ground and you still don't get a roll. How are the runs? Well, I've kind of slowed down to the point that I'm only speedruns on weekends. So runs are bad most of the time. How is it almost France? What? Or for some reason, I'm like so much more productive than last year at school. Like, I guess just the classes just talk to me a bit more. Like I feel like I'm doing way too much, but the technology that I'm learning in are just so interesting that... Like, there is one class right now where we're supposed to do a mobile app, and we still have like 5 weeks or something, but I'm almost done. Well, it's not really like a mobile app, it's like web, it's like a web wrapper, so... Damnish. Fucking Diablo. Yeah, in the second semester, Mergy, I will have to do mobile apps, like native mobile apps in Java. But right now it's just web with, you know, a wrapper around. So less, I know, right? Well, native, you know what I mean. Like, as opposed to... I guess it's not native, it's Java, you know, but... Because, you know, we're not gonna use, like, Max and Xcode to make iOS apps, but... They changed the teacher for the class, so the student last year, for example, they did exactly that. Swift and Xcode and stuff. The class is like not about Swift specifically, it's just about mobile apps, so the new teacher wants to do Java instead. This is PSP. The best PSP that ever existed, the PSP Go. I totally meant to R1. Well, the Vita is like actually a good console. It's just doesn't have any games. Where the PSP Go is like fucking worthless. Well, I've always done C# mergy, so... And C# is really fucking nice. But yeah, I've never extensively done Java, so... Damn, that hurts. But yeah, I have to like give, like I'm giving like classes to a high schooler about Java, but I like, cause you know he's like he doesn't know shit, so even if I don't know shit about Java either, you know, it's easy to learn for the basics. And he was like using NetBeans, so I have to use NetBeans as well just to fit, you know, to like have the same environment that he does. And yeah, NetBeans is fucking garbage. I can feel a tiny inch of irony in that statement. The actual drop rate, it's 30%. Well, it's 20%, but then it increases depending on your humanities. Hi, Dark One. But yeah, I don't know too much of C# either, even if it's the one that I've used the most, because I'm not that interested in application development, I guess. So I've never went super deep. Yeah, it increases defense as well. And humanity is not the only thing that increases drop rate. So the numbers shown here are if you literally only have humanities to increase your drop rate, but you could have a higher drop rate with like the same amount of humanities if you just use like a ring or the mimic head. Hey Chris, thanks for the luck. But yeah, it is capped though, so you, like if you have 10 humanities in the ring, then you don't need the mimic head, because you're already at the maximum drop rate you will ever be able to have. Like that's the question I saw when I was doing like all achievements and farming things without the mimic head, and people are like, oh, you can increase it even more. But actually no, you can't. A 4K TV, damn. Every time I'm thinking about upgrading my monitor, I just remember that I literally only speedrun Dark Souls, which is like a 720p 30 FPS game, so I'm like, alright. Maybe I should buy a 4K monitor, and then... Ah, right, yeah. Oh, maybe I should buy a 144Hz monitor, those are fucking cool, and... Oh, right. Yeah, that's a Syndicate skip. 165 G-Sync. Feels good, man. Hey, Ruby. Alright, see you later, Mergy. Thank you for the luck. Yeah, I probably won't upgrade my computer in a while. As long as it's good enough for streaming in DS1, I pretty much keep that. Because I spend most of my, like, as soon as I want to work now, I just work on my laptop. I just struggle to focus in my bedroom. So I just take my laptop in the living room. And also, you know, having everything centralized is a good thing. Yeah, I kind of thought about like getting a Mac when I was looking for a laptop, but being a student, I ended up just going for the price instead. But like as a web developer, like Apple is pretty appealing for like the software. It's just the hardware is such a fucking joke. That's the problem. The software is a joke too, but it doesn't look like it anyways. But that's the thing. I've never actually tried. I've never extensively used a Mac of my own. Like one of those days when I will just have like a big salary or whatever, and I will have a bit of money on the side, I'll just at least try a MacBook Pro. Because I wanna try. It's just that the price for the hardware is fucking retarded. It's a huge joke. So far, I'm super happy about my Lenovo. So I will keep that for a while. Yeah, like it's much better on Windows 10 now, though, since they introduced the sub-Linux core. So everything, all the time when I work on Windows, I just use the sub-Linux system. So everything like, you know, Git or NPM or Composer, or everything that is like a command line tool, or, you know, Node, PHP, I just install that on the Windows sub-Linux system, but it's not perfect. But it's much better than back then. Yeah, so Windows 10 has like included... I need to be quiet there. Yeah, so Windows 10 has like included Linux core. So it's not emulation, and it's not a Cygwin either, so it's not like recompiled binaries. It's native Linux in your Windows. But it has limitations. It just works. I'm not so sure about that though. Also, all the latest scandals about, you know, repair shops and stuff is very bad publicity lately. That's also one thing that is kind of scary. You know, your MacBook Pro just suddenly not working anymore, and just Apple asking you like 1,200 grand to repair it. $1,200, not. Why do I go for that? I'm so bad. I know I can't go for that. Yeah, that's like it's also like the whole, I know the whole ecosystem is usually a good thing that people will bring on when they talk about Apple, but it looks like a terrible thing to me as an outsider. But I don't know how bad that is, like, or how strong Apple tries to get you into the ecosystem. Because that's one thing I wouldn't want to do for sure. But you know, it's like it's not like you need to like join everything that Apple offers. You know, you can just like have a Mac and you still use your Google Drive and you still use your own things. You know, like you don't go full in. But I don't know how heavy they hammer in it to your face and how many cool features from Apple you lose by not joining stuff like that. You know. But that feels like it's more of a problem of notebooks in general than just MacBooks. Hey, Pierre, thanks so much for the 7 month. Welcome back. Damn, 1 year. Soon TM. Well, I mean, not soon, but hey, you're past half, so. Thanks so much. Welcome back. Like, it's just that they make notebooks that are so thin. Obviously, the only way to make it so thin is, you know, to use some, you know, hardware quirks like soldering everything to the motherboard or just removing fans and putting thermal plastics in between components so they don't burn each other's or stuff like that. But there's like retarded design things that you can find on MacBooks, or gluing the battery to the chassis, or the stupidest shit I saw was the fact that the power button of a MacBook is on the keyboard. So if you break the keyboard, you can't turn your computer on anymore. Where, you know, you would expect that if the keyboard of your laptop breaks, then you would just plug a USB keyboard in it. You know, at least, you know, so you can use it. But no, with the MacBook, it's gone. It's like the power button, like the keyboard is gone, then you can't turn your computer on. You know, shit like that makes you think that, like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? Or, you know, like, obviously, the scandal with the i9 processors just burning the computer because the laptop is like thinner than the previous one, but it has like a insane i9 in it. Like, obviously, guys, it's gonna throttle. It's kind of those things lately that was make me like, okay, Apple, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but. Easy to break. Oh really, Cat Meadow? Oh right, it's like literally below the mouse, right? Like when you mean the bottom, you mean like below. But yeah, it's just that as a when you're a programmer, like a web developer, I feel like it's especially true in web development. You always have that guy that will tell you that everything is just so much easier on Apple, on like Mac OS. And you know, I've been coding for like 6 or 7 years on Windows, and I'm still there. You know, it's like I survived. Yeah. But still, you know, I'm curious, so one of those days I will just eventually try. Well, yeah, but for development, I can't really say that I'm using Windows features. Because I'm, like, if I have to install nodes or PHP or stuff like, I will just use it on the Linux subsystem. Like, the only reason, at least at home, for example, I'm not really attached to Windows. Like, the only reason I use Windows is for gaming. And because it's cheap. It's like the two reasons. Oh yeah, I wish I used Docker at work back when I was employed. But we had Windows 7 machines. And Docker is a pain in the ass on Windows 7. So we didn't use Docker, we used what did we use? We used Vagrant. No, we had the enterprise version of Windows, but Docker is running on a Linux core. You need like a Linux core. So if you're on Windows 7, you need a VM. Which kind of ruins the points of using Docker over Vagrant, because the problem of Vagrant is that it uses VMs, and so it's heavy on the system. While Docker shouldn't be, if you have a native Linux core to work with. So on Mac, it's fucking great. Yeah, but that's for Windows 10. Ruthless. Oh, you mean on Mac? Oh yeah. That's what. Yeah, that's what. Like I know on Windows 10 it's better. But not on Windows 7 because you know it was. Like I was working at the state of Geneva, so the like moving from 7 to Windows 10 is like a super slow and heavy process. So, but they are still on Windows 7 right now. I had so many frustrating shits over there. God, the proxy fucked me over so much. I9 nuclear. What? Sounds good, really. I'll just need a few bucks to do that, so feel free to donate. Feel free to sub !Prime so we can buy an i9 computer. Yeah, the memeiest shit that we had, like that I've done at work. Thanks so much for the 17 month. Holy shit. Welcome back, dude. We're getting closer and closer from the 2 years badge. The very slightly different badge that nobody will notice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the memeiest shit that I've done, I ended up triggering a security alert because we just couldn't get past the proxy to download things with Composer. So, you know, downloading things through the CLI interface. Because the proxy was blocking everything. We had like SSL problems and HTTPS problems because the proxy was just fucking stupid. And so I ended up using my phone to get around that, so we could use the Wi-Fi instead. And that triggered like a security alert. And I ended up just in a meeting room with like 3 bald dude telling me that I could go to prison or something. Hey Lucidia, what's up? Yeah, I mean, I was an apprentice, so as far as I know, they kind of played, from their point of view, they were playing the bad guys in order to, you know, frighten me and kind of teach me what not to do. but that didn't really work. Like I didn't really get. I just ended up just saying nothing and just sitting there and listening. But I, you know, their proxy is just fucking stupid. So. But it was pretty fun. Like, apparently, yeah, it turned out well for me because I was a junior. Like, if I did the same mistake as a regular employee, I would have, it's like, potentially fired, apparently. The day of their life. I mean, in the end, I didn't mind what they did to me. I was like, it's their job, you know, it's like the security department. They have like an alert that triggers, so that it's their job to tell me not to do that. So I didn't mind. But a lot of coworkers in my office were not really happy that they just frightened an apprentice like this, but... Hey, Ruxos. Runs our shit. Doesn't even flex. Feels remastered, man. I guess you wouldn't even flex in the remaster if move swap was still gone, because you would still go for the BKH. Shield hype. Yeah, rip lefties. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ponytail A? What the fuck? I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna use Ponytail A. Oh, nice. Did I miss or did I get the meme hammer? I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention. Probably missed. Because you get the meme hammer on the second phase usually. Although I think it can happen on the first phase, so... I got the meme hammer, awesome. The meme hammer, it's kind of like the same thing as when you attack Smo's hammer with the BKH. If your attack hits the hammer first, then the attack is absorbed by the hammer. And so if your bomb hits the hammer before hitting Asylum, then the damage is like entirely neglected, so... It just explodes, but nothing happens. You just throw out defeats. Yeah, when he jumps. But only when he wields it? Oh, you mean when the hitbox is active? Like here, it wouldn't work, right? Oh my dog, I rolled that. That's literally harder to roll than Calamite, by the way. I guess it's that. I guess it's like the hitbox of the hammer that just doesn't... Whoops. Oh yeah, obviously. That's... yeah. Oh my dog, indeed. Godlike Asylum so far. I didn't get a bad attack on Asylum, I didn't get hit by an arrow, and I didn't miss talking to Oscar. So it's pretty much perfect. Good old teleporting Ornstein into your face with the hammer. Damn. Out of Asylum, not even 106 pace. Literally trash. Literally what? I guess that's a no, Ruxos. That was weird. Okay. The hitbox makes no sense. No, you. Don't question Miyazaki's art. Yeah, now I just need to remember to switch back to 30 when I'm done with the remaster. See what I did there? I implied that I would never be done with the remaster. But in fact, I'm not, because I'm stuck with this game forever. Send help. Don't get yourself. Spooky. I would say there's like stupider hitboxes than that. Actually, I mean, this one looks like the Drake really looks dumb, but there's some garbage hitboxes pretty much everywhere. Yeah, Titanite Gym and Jump Attack is a classic. It's the worst shit ever. Ceaseless, yeah. Ceaseless has some good hitboxes. I didn't mean to hit continue. But Smo has... ONS have so horrible hitboxes as well. Like, Ornstein's instant thrust is like insanely BS, and Smo's horizontal attacks with the hammer hits before the hammer even moves. Or, you know, one of his hammer slam will kill you if you're like too close from his left leg or some shit. And then there's Calamite, obviously. Yes, most lingering hitbox. The lightning OE is kind of shit as well. Like, it's visually gone and you run back into it and you can get hit. Like, the hitbox is active longer than the actual lightning. Oh, Quillag has some meme shit as well with her lava. Quillag's lava on slopes is insanely broken. Like, you can get a hit through the ground, like if the lava is like inside the ground because of the slopes. Get hit at the cutscene. But yeah, as long as you know about it, you can avoid them. Yeah, I know, Stainless. We weren't arguing against that. But yeah, sometimes you get the opposite. Sometimes you get some hitbox porn. Like I got with the... when I missed the R2 on like the golden golem after Hydra. And like my hitbox ducked below the horizontal attack. And we both missed. That one was fucking amazing. Yeah, it's just that sometimes in Souls, like it's pretty common in Souls games that people will shit talk DS2 for having like worse hitboxes than other Souls games, but no. Only bad players, yeah. I need a coffee, I need a coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Sure. Makes perfect sense. Said no one ever. Oh, got him. Got him. Bing. Bing. I'm just an asshole. Damn. I thought you were just doing dad jokes. The delayed roll. Mwah. Mwah. I love this one. I didn't mean to hit A, I pressed X and it didn't press X. Perfect. I guess I'll make myself a coffee then. I mean, if I die to the Black Knight, I'll make myself a coffee. That's just... Fuel my coffee addiction. Rest in peace, what's up? What did you miss? Sadness and despair. And that's about it. Also, we're doing blurry runs today because I lost my glasses, so I'm speedrunning without glasses. Which is, it's fine, but reading chat is not fine. It's not sunglasses that I need, fortunately. I would love to look as cool as this dog. holding it down. Never mind. Nice. Justice. Finally. Your first Twitch stream. Welcome to Twitch. We mostly talk about anime titties, video games, and sometimes Dark Souls speedruns. Well, yeah, but dogs is not specific to this channel. Dogs is everywhere because dogs are everywhere. Oh no. Yeah, the too long didn't read is that. It's pretty chill. Too chill sometimes, I guess. Because I'm just sitting there with my monotone voice and just talking about random shit. Oh, hey dear, thanks so much for the sub. What's up, dude? Thanks so much. Tuan on G. Finally, you will be able to Tuan on G in Discord without copy and pasting the picture. Worth. Alright, see you later, Regal. Thanks for the luck. Oh, you're gonna lurk, not even gonna sleep. Alright, bye-bye. Just because. How many times have I done this? Yeah, the attempt counter is on the top right. But this is only for all bosses in the Dark Souls Remastered. So I don't know how many times in total, I guess. I've been running this game for almost 4 years now. Completed. 4. To be fair, I'm not completing runs. Like, I'm resetting way more in the remaster than I am in the original. Hello.
Faudra que tu cherches tes lunettes.
Ouais. T'es parti avec?
Ouais, je me suis même pas rendu compte.
Ah bah voilà, bah toi tes lunettes sont dans la cuisine.
C'est en voyant celle à la cuisine que je me dis, mais j'ai quoi alors?
Bah voilà, bah pour si tu me voles mes lunettes.
Mais tellement pas les mêmes en plus.
Oh là 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 là.
Je les ai utilisées la matinée, hier.
Ah tu les as utilisées hier?
Non, dans la matinée entière, je les ai
Ah,
utilisées.
tu les as portées et tout?
Ouais,
Et t'as pas remarqué?
rien remarqué. Donc elles ne sont pas tombées dans des endroits sales.
Cool, merci. Well, there we go. Found the glasses back. So my stepdad just took them and went to work with them. God fucking damn it. Well, at least I will be able to read chat finally. Yeah, who wants to read chat anyways? I mean, oh, I can't see what's written on the chat. Back to say Lamau. Alright. Thank you, Regal. Made a of war. Alright, glasses are back. Yay! Oh, that's... Oh my god. That's so much better. Holy shit. No, so when I don't wear glasses, I can read just fine, but I need to focus. Like my eye needs to do a lot of work. So I get tired very quickly if I don't wear glasses. Which is one of the reasons it took me so long to start wearing glasses, because I've been wearing glasses for like 4 years. And I used to just have headaches a lot. And, you know, because I'm studying computer science and spending a lot of time on computers, people were just like, oh, you know, it's just because of the screen time, but it, like, headaches were just way too frequent to be just, like, my ears alone. So I started wearing glasses, and oh, now it's better. Now I didn't get a headache in forever. You can't do anything without glasses. Yeah, for me it's just like it's a bit blurry, but if I focus, then I can see sharp, like just fine. But yeah, it's a lot of effort. So in the morning, like for example, I don't take my glasses to school for some reason. I guess I should, but yeah, I'm not taking my glasses to school. And I can see just fine, but when I'm coding and it's like 8 in the evening, then I can't see shit. Okay. The glasses are back, but they're kind of dirty. Okay, let me find. I'm gonna clean them. I really I don't know what to do a coding stream. Also, I'm coding on my laptop most of the time. I guess my laptop is good enough to stream, but But I would need like a second monitor, so I would pretty much have to go back in my bedroom. Ah, that's better. Kind of like, you know, playing an MMO and you just sit in the hub and just watch people walk in and out, and you just stay there. Questionable advices. See, that's how you kill an NPC with literally one firebomb. You just throw it at the ground. Hey, Capis. Oh, Cappy, sorry. I saw an S because I'm blind. Although I have glasses now, shaking my head. No excuses. No follow-up, please? Okay, thank you. Yeah, butchering people's names is my specialty. Regrettably. All the bosses except Gwyn, nice. Yeah, I didn't kill Gwyn in a while. I mean, I guess I PB'd like a week ago, so that's not true. But yeah, I didn't get past 1S today. Shaking my head. Just... I'm YOLOing. Well, the first death was just me being a huge potato, but then I just YOLO'd too much because I'm bad at this game. Sad about it. Damn, if only you had like free will and you could choose what video games you're playing, Dinko. And before someone tells me that free will does not exist, and we go on a philosophical debate for the next 2 hours. Or that, obviously, that was the obvious. That was the obvious. You're too predictable. It's okay, Kamal. One day you will see the light and understand the beauty of the remaster. Can you throw the bomb at the barrel? I would rather not. Buying games just to complete them at 100%. I had a friend on Xbox that was just downloading free games just to get like successes on them. Or achievements, I guess you call them in English, because I brain farted. I don't know why I called like just, damn it. So it was like, oh, this one can give you like 5 achievements, because you know you have like a gamer score or whatever on Xbox. It just adds all the achievements you've gotten, and it's like tells you a total score. No, it still is. What the hell? Hey, Raiden. Hey, Farazelle, thank you for the host. Can you talk to the guy with a beard? Thank you for the luck. Like, the first time I've completed 100% in the Souls games is when I started speedrunning all achievements. I've never done all achievements before. PvP stuff? Well, you don't have to do PvP. You can just farm for hours. Yes, I was talking to you, Raiden, when I said thank you for the luck, I guess. With the delay, it'd say maybe I was talking about something else, I don't know. What, achievements, Dark One? Well, the word is succès, but you would translate that to achievements, yeah. Was a joke. But I don't know if you have a beard or not. Well, now I do. Awesome. You to know. But I said, can you talk to the guy with the beard? So I was talking to my character. I was talking to my Dark Souls character, not... And so the Dark Souls character was not talking to you, as far as I know. I was talking to Dollar. You talk to your beard sometimes? Just shave it. No, this is not what coffee does, it's what speedrunning does. Speedrunning is way more dangerous than coffee. And lethal. I mean, you can be addicted to speedrun and coffee. So because I'm addicted to coffee, that's everything that happens is related to the fact that I'm addicted to coffee. Who's exposed now? Well, still me, I guess, but... Simple math, damn. So smart. Do-do-do. Oh god, why am I yawning so much when I slept like 8 hours? Or 9. Only 9 hours. Yeah, I've been keeping like a consistent sleep schedule for like the past few months. Speedrun in my sleep. Halberd, 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 come on. Well, I need to survive all the way there first. It's survive this crystal lizard. That's the hardest part, obviously. Ooh, ooh. Whew, that was close. Hey, Ponfetto. Hey, jokes about the first split. Well, that's your problem for assuming the wrong things. Turns out I'm bad at this game. Surprise, surprise. See? I should look at where I'm throwing the bombs. You press X, Ponfetto. To throw the bomb. Well, that's because you're using a wrong controller. Oh no, exclamation mark prime. Please stay. Give me money. I mean, hi. Streaming for passion. Streaming is my hobby. What do I mean? That's a good question. I wish I knew myself what the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, but Dinkle is only here for me, thus you're only here for me too, Panfrito. Pink chat, by the way. Well, for me, Gondrake and Lish, I guess. By the way. I mean, I guess Dinkle is purple. Is it purple? I guess it's purple. Or is it pink? Yeah. See, deer is pink. But Dinkle is purple. So I lied, this is not a pink chat. Ah, rip everything. Pretty good song. Yeah, what's the problem, Completo? That's deep, Monfleto. Except not, because Tinkles tries to get all the achievements, not to beat all the bosses. Yeah, all achievements always looked so boring casually for me. Don't get yourself out of blah blah blah. It's only when you need. You mean you got all the other ones? Well, unless it's hidden with FFZ emerging. Wait, so you did vanilla and remaster, but you don't want to do that for DS2? You gotta do DS2 vanilla and Scholar then. If you want true 100%.